everyone, it's me, Tiffany. I didn't do any coloring for the month of May, but I have been working on my sketchbook and I am about halfway through it, so I thought I would show a quick flip through. Sketchbook tours don't normally get as much looks as my coloring books do, but that's okay. I still want to share. I'm really proud of this sketchbook. I've done a lot of improvements in my artwork, and I just really wanted to share that. So I hope that you enjoy. Not really going to do a whole lot of explaining. These are from Mermay. If you're not aware, the month of May is all about mermaids, and it's called Mermay. So it's been giving me a chance. Sorry, I had to switch hands. Been giving me a chance to work on drawing people. This was for the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. I decided to make R2-D2 a jellyfish. This is for another prompt I've been working on, kind of, not quite daily, but it's Draw Daily, and it's by Sophia Lou. This one was Researcher. And I got a pack of watercolor pencils that I have been using, and they're pretty good pencils. They're Castle Arts. They're a little hard, but that's what I use to color this. And you'll see I've started coloring it in a slightly different way that I've been really enjoying. Hang on a second. My dog likes to watch TV. Bear, get down. Bear. Say hi. Oh, good boy. Okay, get down. Go on. Anyways, so I started coloring in a different way that you'll see here in just a moment. This is a prompt from another list I found called May Dwellers. This is a maze beacon. I came up with my own idea for this one. This is Color Explosion. It's hard to see. Let's see if I can adjust. You can kind of see the glitter a little bit. I used a glitter watercolor to do this splatter. And the dots on the tights are polka dots, are with gel pen. The rest was done with those colored pencils I just showed you. Another mermaid, tsunami, so I gave her a tattoo of a tsunami. I didn't know what else to do. This was another May Dwellers, and Cyclops was the prompt, so I decided to make a sexy Cyclops. Give her a little thigh tattoo. Another mermaid that I'm not exactly proud of. This is the May Dwellers, and this is when I started following the actual designs, because I found out there was an actual character for each of these prompts. So I was trying to figure out who Gortero Omega was, and I went and looked on Instagram and found this picture. So at this point I start doing the prompts and basically just redrawing what's already there, and I add the notes that the person who created them added as well. Excuse me. This is Wallowing Toad from Draw Daily rather. This is when I started changing the way that I use the colored pencils rather than coloring in the whole thing. I just outline the spots, leaving the pencil marks. I don't even outline with pen. I just use the pencil to sketch, and then the watercolors just to add hints of color. And I really am loving the way that it turns out. This is a cloud catcher, so he's a giant. At least in my mind. Another May Dweller, Jimby Slick. This is Link from The Legend of Zelda. Another mermaid. Supposed to be ashamed. I think I did pretty good at capturing the face, but it was difficult. This is a magical girl. The prompt was food. Honestly, I'm not 100% thrilled with this one. It didn't turn out quite like I had hoped. This was from the Draw Daily with Sophia Lou. The prompt was legendary. I decided to kind of make essentially an Easter bunny, but have her be, yeah, like this. I don't know what happened. It just sort of, that's what I came up with. This is Outcast. This is Ken from May Dwellers. I decided to give him a pop of color. This page drives me crazy. The prompt was Elemental Stones from the Draw Daily with Sophia Lou, and I really, really didn't know what to do. So I drew these circles and added the symbols and the names, and I just added color, watercolor, and blue on them to make the lines go crazy. I really just didn't know what to do with that page. This was Fury. I really tried to capture an angry face and angry body language. Another May Dweller, Mimic. Which is funny, mimics are actually in video games. They don't have the creature inside, you just fight the treasure chest. This prompt was Alien, and I again did just the minimal color with the pencil. This is for another May Dweller. This is a Draw Daily, and it just so happened to be Lost Mermaid, so I made a sign going nowhere and somewhere. Just a random drawing I did. I saw a outline suggestion sketch that didn't have anything filled in, and I went ahead and added added features to it. If you hear that clicking sound, that is my dog getting up on the table again. This is a magical girl, and the prompt was music. Not 100% thrilled with the body line right there, but not too bad. And honestly, I feel like I'm somewhat getting better at hands. A little. Pretty happy with how this one turned out. I could have done better with the fist right there, but I'm still learning on hands. They are not my best to do. Hands and feet are really difficult for me. This is another May Dwellers, and I apologize if the camera gets shaky every once in a while. I'm just holding it in my hand. I didn't set up my tripod or anything. Another Mermay. The prompt was Deity. Or Deity. Honestly, guys, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I apologize. Another May Dwellers. Really happy with how he turned out. I think he is awesome. And this is a Draw Daily. The prompt was Mushroom Hunter, and I was thinking about pigs and how they hunt truffles. And so I saw this picture of a pig, and it was holding something completely different. And I was like, I'm going to put a mushroom in his mouth. And I did the watercolor in the way they did, and I absolutely love the splashes of yellow and the light pink and the dark pink. Really happy with how it turned out. Not as thrilled with this one. This is Mermay. Crustacean was the prompt, and I knew everybody would be using like shrimps to add the tail, so I wanted something different. So I tried to give him a crab body, and he just looks weird. Wreckage is the prompt for this one, and honestly, I'm not thrilled with it. It's not terrible, but it's not very good either. Wrath is the prompt for this. I struggled with this one, to be quite honest. I don't know if I got it quite where I wanted it to be, but it's where it is. The prompt for this one was Ancestors, and I gotta say, I'm super proud of this. I drew like a grandma and a grandpa hugging each other and put it in a picture. So I really am proud of this one, how it turned out. I think I did a good job with the hands and the features and everything, and it's only my second time drawing older people, so I was really proud of it. Futuristic was the prompt for this, and I kind of went with just a futuristic outfit because I really wasn't sure what else to do. Another May Dwellers. This is Bo. This is a magical girl's prompt, but the prompt was to make a magical boy. The prompt for this was a blaze, so I kind of did like a giving the idea of a forest on fire and the mermaid's sad about it. A campfire sprite for Maydwellers. A siren song. Not overly thrilled with this one, but it was the only thing I could come up with. His shape was really hard to draw and capture properly, so I'm not sure it turned out very well, but it is what it is. The prompt for this one was time. This is a magical girl one, so I gave her little clock hands all over, and a clock there, and a clock as her weapon, or a watch, or whatever you want to call it. Didn't give her super bright colors. I wanted brown because of the clock idea, and I wanted some pinks in there, so pretty happy with her. This is a draw daily. The prompt was wings. I cannot make one wing look like the other, so I just drew a wing and added a little bit of watercolor to it. The prompt for this, I have it actually, I'll show you. This book right here is my prompt book, and it is completely full of prompts to draw. I have filled it up. Pinterest, Instagram, everything has given me different ideas of prompts to draw. And so one of the very first prompts that I found for a prompt list was this right here. And it was female superhero was the prompt I decided to draw. So I drew Spider-Gwen, because she is one of my favorites. Mermay, the prompt was treasure, so I gave her a diamond in her hands. Went with a very monochromatic feel to it. Another Maydwellers. This one was difficult to draw, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was honestly nervous that it wouldn't turn out very well, but I'm happy with it. And the person that made the prompt list and designed the characters commented about how he liked it as well, so that felt good. This is another, I didn't write it down, I always write here the prompt. Another Magical Girls, and the prompt was outer space. And this is today's Mermay, and the prompt was shark. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Something feels off. I can't really decide what. And last but not least is today's Maydweller drawing. Wa Papa, the water boar. And that is it. Everything else is blank. And that is my sketchbook flip through. I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. Thank you so much for stopping by.